I don't even know how to start this video. I don't really like talking about simplifying clothes because I know all of the emotions that are involved with it, and how something like simple like clothes, I mean, it's literally meant to just like cover our bodies so we're not walking around naked, right? Like clothes, most basic function, it's just meant to cover our bodies. But yet how it becomes such a big part of our identity and how we present ourselves to the world, what it says about who we are and what type of person we are and what we like and don't like. And how when you have a great outfit that fits well and you feel good in, you feel like $1,000,000. You carry yourself confidently, and it completely changes how you feel about yourself. And then fast forward a few months and you've gained some weight, and now those same clothes don't fit, and now we feel bad about ourselves and we feel lazy and fat and that we wasted money on these clothes. And so it's just like, it's incredible to me, the wide swing of emotions and feelings from clothing, from an inanimate object, right? And so today I want to talk about a way that we can simplify our clothes in a very objective way, where we try and just take the emotion out of it, because like none of us have extra emotion to dedicate to simplifying our clothes right now, right? But I do know how incredibly freeing it is to have a simplified wardrobe of things that fit and that you like. Yeah. But I do think this is really important, and I think that simplifying our clothes is really a form of self-care when we say, no, you know what? I deserve to have clothes that fit me and that I feel good in, no matter what size I am right now, no matter if I've gained some weight during quarantine, no matter what, right now, here today, I deserve to have clothes that fit and I feel good in. And I was the queen of, Tom would always be like, because he would see me standing in front of my closet, sometimes in tears, being like, I don't even want to go to church today because I have nothing to wear that I feel good in. And he would be like, go buy some clothes, right? And we didn't have a lot of extra money at the time, but he was like, buy clothes, take some of our money, go buy clothes. And at the time, it felt like if I did that, then I was admitting defeat and saying like, oh, well, this is the size I'm gonna be forever if I buy 2 shirts that fit in that size, right? And so like I said in the beginning, like I just know what an emotional process this is. So we're gonna walk through like just a few steps today to take the emotion out, but make it so that it's fairly risk-free to simplify your clothes. And so I'm Dawn from The Minimal Mom. I'm so excited that during this whole month I get to be joined by other YouTubers and we can like bolster each other. And so this week we are all tackling clothes as part of our clutter-free January series, and so I will leave that link to that playlist down below. It'll be linked other places as well, but I hope you check it out to see how others approach this too. But today let's break it down into just a few simple steps to how you can simplify your whole wardrobe very low risk but very easily, because again, most of us don't have the energy right now to pull all of our clothes out onto our bed and ask if each piece sparks joy or not, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I love Marie Kondo and everything that she's done. But that doesn't always work for everybody. So step number 1 is that, like I was just talking about, I had to acknowledge that I deserve to have clothes that fit and that I feel good in my wardrobe every single day. So no matter what size I am right now, here today, that is what I'm gonna build my current wardrobe around. If I lose weight in the future, that's awesome. And then I'll make adjustments to my wardrobe. But right now, today, is the size I am and the size my wardrobe needs to be. So I had to first commit that to myself. It's almost like a form of self-care that I am gonna only have clothes in my current wardrobe that fit and that I feel good in. The second step then is I like to build out this wardrobe on a clean slate. So like clear off your bed and make your bed, and then start to build out your wardrobe based on what it is that you're currently wearing. So I like to start like on the left side of the bed with what is it that I'm wearing the most of right now. So it could be at-home clothes, it could be work clothes, whatever it is that you wear the most of, let's start with that. Okay, on any given week, how many pairs of pants do I need for that type of clothing? So for me, if it's at home stuff, okay, I need 4 pairs of leggings. And then I look around me. Again, you don't have to pull out all your clothes. You look at your closet, your dresser, the piles on the floor, the laundry basket in the corner, wherever it is your clothes are. I mean, I've even gone as far as to like get stuff out of the bathroom, off the bathroom floor, or the laundry basket in the bathroom just for this, so I could build my wardrobe and then go put it back so I can wash it. But I'm gonna start building out on my bed what it is that I wear on a regular basis. So again, leggings, casual tops. So I'm just laying them out on the bed, how many I think I need. But here's the key with this, is that I only put on the bed things that I like wearing. I am not gonna put that pair of jeans that is too tight and I have to use the elastic band on the button to hold it closed. That does not go on the bed because, again, rule number 1 that I made with myself is that I am building this wardrobe out of stuff that I like and that I feel good in. So I'm not gonna force this wardrobe if I'm trying to put out my leggings and I'm like, okay, I would like to have 4 pairs of leggings. I'm only coming across 3 that I could say fit right and that I feel good in. Okay, then I'm gonna make a list of the things that it is that I need to fill in my wardrobe. So I'm gonna add 1 pair of leggings to it. Okay, I'm going through my jeans. I might have 30 pairs of jeans, but only 1 or 2 of them fit right now, okay? How many more pairs of jeans do I need? Do I need to add a pair, or do I realize, you know what? I don't actually wear jeans that much anymore, so I might have thought I needed 4 or 5 in the past, but this current season, right here today, where I'm at right now, I can get by with 2 pairs of jeans, so that's okay. I'm gonna let it be at that. How many pairs of pajamas? How many short sleeve tops? And we just build out this wardrobe on our bed. Then we get to like, okay, how many dress tops do I need? Well, right now, currently, I need like 2 dress tops, right? So I pick out my favorites. Again, they might be hanging in the closet, they might be on the floor, they might be in the laundry. I just grab them from wherever they're at and I lay it out on my bed. And so as we go through this process, we're building our wardrobe on our bed. And again, the beauty of this wardrobe we're creating is that everything fits and we feel good in it. And if there's any gaps in our wardrobe, we write it down and then we're gonna be intentional about filling those in. And so I think most of us don't approach our clothing this way. We just see piles on the floor and stuff hanging in the closet, and we feel like we need to hold up each item and make a decision about it. But that is very stressful. That is so stressful, especially right now when we're already feeling a little unsettled and emotional, and then we're supposed to go through every piece of our wardrobe. And I mean, many of us have tons and tons of clothing, right? And we're supposed to go through every piece and decide if I want to keep it right now. It's too stressful. So by this way of building our wardrobe on the bed, we're just picking out our favorites. And so this might not make the cut, and that's okay. So we get our wardrobe built out. And yeah, I mean, put your comfy stuff on there too. Your hooded sweatshirts or your at home. If you're like, you know what? I like to have nicer at-home stuff to wear during the day. Like, you know, I've said that I tried to like up my game on what I wear around the house, but I'm still gonna have 2 super cozy sweatshirts that I wear on the weekend, or hooded sweatshirts or whatever. And that's okay, right? We build that into our wardrobe on the bed. And so what's great then is what's left is just the stuff that didn't make the cut. It's not bad, it's just stuff that we're not choosing and we're recognizing we're always passing over it. Okay, so now we know. So that leads us to the next step. So now I need to make a plan for the stuff that's left. And so there's 3 different things that we can do with it. We can pack it away. So this might either be like seasonal stuff that you just want to pack away, or it could be that stuff you're hoping to fit into again. I get it. Like, most of us are hoping that once the world settles down a little, like, yeah, maybe we'll have the emotional capacity to lose some weight, right? Wouldn't that be great? Okay, so I don't want to get rid of all those clothes that are a smaller size, but I am not going to keep beating myself up by having them hang in my closet, because I don't know about you, but that does not motivate me. Seeing a dress 4 sizes too small for me does not motivate me to lose weight. I know myself now. If that motivates you, awesome, keep it there. For me, that stuff does not motivate me. It makes me feel like garbage about myself. And again, back to step 1, I'm not doing that to myself anymore, right? No, no, no. So I might decide that I'm gonna get rid of it, or I might decide I'm gonna put it in a quarantine bin. I know some of you said don't call it a quarantine bin. We're tired of that word right now. a time will tell like clothing bin, a save bin, I think. I forget what Cass from Clutterbug calls it, a time capsule. Okay, you call it what you want to call it, but decide how much you're willing to save for later. So I want to show you these cool like fabric bags I got off of Amazon. Okay, so I just got these recently. You've probably seen something like this before. They fold up really nice and small, which I like. But then here's one that I have. Here's one that I have with all of my off-season stuff in it. And I really like that even in our small IKEA wardrobe, I can stick this up on the top. I used to keep my off-season stuff in the basement in a Rubbermaid tote. So I like that now I can put it in here, put it up on the top, and then it's really easy to switch stuff out. But it's also a nice size. Like this actually fits a ton of clothes in it. So you could get one and label it like 1 size smaller, 2 size smaller. So if you're hoping to fit into it again, you know, that's great. And then you can throw it in the top of your closet, under your bed, in a storage space. So I think these are great because I do think that clothing is an area where quarantining, or again, whatever you want to call it, I'm just, sorry, I'm used to that word, is really effective because it just gives us a little time to separate ourselves from it and decide if we actually miss it or not. So number 1, you could store or quarantine it. Number 2, you could donate it, either through like a thrift store or putting it for free on Marketplace. Or number 3, you could try to sell it. So if you have nice clothes, a lot of people recommend, if you're gonna do like Marketplace, to make a lot of clothes, like a lot, like a, I'm trying not to say a lot of clothes, a lot, like a group of clothes on Marketplace. And you just say, oh, they're all this size or the various sizes, and then you sell them all together instead of trying to do individual pieces. If you have like the extra capacity and energy to do that right now, I think that's great. But if not, then donating them, I think it's just nice to get it out of your house. But again, you decide, how much energy do I have to put into getting rid of these extra clothes? But what makes this feel so safe to me, and how I can say like it's almost risk-free, is that you're pulling out all of the stuff that you always wear. That's what makes the cut onto the bed. You're not getting rid of anything that you wear on a daily basis. And so the stuff you're gonna find that's left, that you're packing away or donating, is all the stuff that you pass over every single day, that you never choose unless like all of the laundry's not done or something like that. So by going through this process, it makes it feel very safe then to part with the rest, or at least to put it into storage. And so I hope that's what you find. It's kind of like a reverse process of going through our clothes, but it works super well and you can actually get through it very quickly. And again, I like that you don't have to gather up all your clothes. Leave them right where they're at. Like, it doesn't matter because we're just picking out our favorites. But what is so cool about this, if you'll go through this process, what is so cool is that when you walk up to your closet or to your dresser, wherever you keep your clothes, and you open it and you're like, every single thing is an option for something I have to wear today. It makes it super easy to get dressed in the morning. You feel good about yourself because everything fits. It causes you to stay up on the laundry a little bit more, because if you have a more simplified wardrobe, you have to do the laundry more frequently, but that's a good thing. Like, that's a really good thing. And you just get to maintain less inventory, which also feels super good. But you still have the same amount of options as you did before, because again, you kept everything that you wear on a regular basis. You just got rid of the stuff that you don't wear. So even though you have less clothing, you have the same amount of options, if not more, because usually when I go through this, then I find stuff that I actually liked and fit, but it got buried and I just wasn't wearing. So I usually feel like I have more options by the end of this process. And then when you go to buy the pieces that you need to fill in, like, okay, I need a pair of leggings, you feel good about it because you're buying it very intentionally. It's not like in the past where I'd go peruse the clearance rack at Target for sport, right? I mean, for something to do. Very unintentionally acquiring all kinds of clothes that kind of fit, could fit someday, and more dress clothes than I would ever need when I really just needed at-home clothes, right? And one other thing along these lines, I know this is like duh, but just because something looks good on a hanger doesn't mean it's gonna look good on me, right? Like, I saw this blouse and I loved it. I love the pattern. I'm not sure if you can see, there's like a little drawstring along the waist. I'm like, that is so cute. And it was on clearance, right? And so it was meant to be, right? And I got home and I put it on and I'm like, what am I doing? I don't like anything that's tight around my midsection. It's just not flattering on me, ever. But it looked so cute on the hanger, and I've seen other women wear tops like this and I loved it on them. So again, I know this should like go without saying, well, just because it's cute on the hanger doesn't mean it'll look cute on me, but just a friendly reminder that just because it's cute on the hanger, we get it home, I still think this is really cute, but I'm not gonna wear it because I don't feel good in it. So just because something's cute does not mean that we should keep it or that it's gonna look good on us. We can still think it's cute and still end up donating it. So, and I know too, like some of us, you might have a lot of work clothes that you're not wearing now, but you don't know if you're gonna end up wearing them again. Again, that's where one of these bags like this, or a Rubbermaid container, anything like that, comes in very handy. I would recommend still pack them away, move them to a different section of your closet, but have right now, right in front of you, front and center, only stuff that is for this current season that fits and that you feel good in. And so again, like I really see this as a form of self-care. Not only do we feel better about ourselves by getting the stuff out that doesn't fit, it makes it so easy to get dressed in the morning. I mean, you're cutting down on decision fatigue and using willpower to get dressed in the morning, and that feels so good. And if you tend to be someone who your bedroom kind of looks like clothes exploded all over it, this really helps with that too, because you have way less clothing to manage. So it's win-win-win, right? So I would love to know, have you simplified your wardrobe lately? Do you have good things to say about it? Do you have any tips that you found when you're simplifying your clothes that have been really helpful? What things hang you up? I know if we've spent a lot of money on stuff, that can just feel so bad. But again, you're worth it and it's okay. We all make mistakes, so it's totally okay. But let us know that down below. It's fun to hear your input and your comments too. I'll put that playlist for the clutter-free January down below as well. It's been fun. Like I said, last week we did kitchen, so I'll include that playlist too, and I hope you find some good motivation while you're working on different areas of your house this month. I mean, truly, by the end of January, we could have some huge progress made in our house. All right, well, I hope you have a good day. I love you. I hope your clothes fit well and feel good, and I will see you again soon.